Hey friends, Wes Dove here with Dove Development Consulting. Over the last little while, we've taken a pretty detailed look at the importance of leading with a clear purpose. And that look has been mostly directed at us as leaders, how we've got to be really, really intentional about crafting our own definite purpose. And more recently, we've changed. We've moved the needle a little bit. We've started looking at how we need to do that for the individuals on our teams. And that's part of leadership responsibility as well. Specifically, most recently, we talked about how the importance of in many cases, let me back up here a little bit. In many cases, somebody that wants to be a part of our team, it's not always about the pay. I'm not about to say the pay doesn't matter, but purpose is absolutely critical. It's not always just about the pay. Now, we kind of mapped that out recently. We talked about, hey, it's that pay is a factor indeed. It's not the factor. We looked at how the best team members, though, want to have something that really matters. And what we're going to do now is really dig into that. How do we make sure that we're giving that individual, any individual on our team, especially the great ones that we want to attract, that feeling, that perception, and that reality of being something that truly does make a difference on the organization that they're a part of, but also the world, the community that we're serving, that we're trying to make an impact with. Now, one of the things that we've got to do for that is we've got to establish common ground with those individuals. We can't communicate without doing that. We can't really have that effective conversation. We can't tie it back. We've got to make sure that we're talking the same language and we're giving them what they need to really receive that message that we're sending in. And one of the things that I've learned, and I share some stories if you really dig into this on how it's really been something that I've seen over my career, is we've got to be competent. We can't just be in an office somewhere. We can't just be the owner of the company. We can't be that quote unquote leader without making sure that we're competent in the roles that they're doing. And I'm not saying we've got to be experts of everything. We need to understand things so we can really have a feel for what they're doing, because without doing that, how are we ever going to effectively tie their tasks, their individual daily routines back to that purpose? And all those things matter if we're going to be super effective at giving our team members what they need to understand a purpose. Now, what we're going to do soon is we're going to talk about, hey, that purpose, by all means, it's critical, but make no mistake, it will never replace pay and equity and the whole purpose, the things that people need in their organizations. Because let's be honest here, we can't eat, we can't feed our families with purpose alone. We've got to have all those things. So we'll dig into that. And then shortly, we're going to start diving into how can we recognize that individual purpose for each of our team members and really help them craft things in their lives and their roles around that. I hope this serves you well. Look forward to your feedback, and I challenge you to take the assessment that helps us identify what's killing your profitability in your organization. Make it a great day. God bless.